Adam Schneider. Batting second.
Hello and good evening from Foundation Field here in Hamilton, Ohio. It's July 3rd, the day before the great holiday of America, 4th of July. Sam Newcomb here alongside Luke Westpoli. The Hamilton Joes will take on the Cincinnati Steam tonight for first place in the South Division. Both teams entering today's game on a 4-game win streak, but Luke, one has to end tonight.
Yeah, it should be a good game. Both these teams have dominated as of recently, 4-game win streaks for both. The Joes had a chance to take over first place on Sunday against this very Cincinnati Steam team. They weren't able to do that, but a good week propels them back into that position once more, and now they'll have another chance here tonight.
Let's talk about last night's game. Man, was that a thriller. Joes down to their final strike, and Sammy Sass delivers with a single through the right side, scoring Harry Jackson and then Logan Castleman on the errant throw from right field, and the Joes ended up winning that winning 9-5 in the thriller.
Yeah, that one was crazy at Don Edwards Park in Newark. The Joes kind of went cold, and then after they blew that lead late in the game, it didn't really feel like they had a whole lot going for them, but the top of the lineup is able to come in clutch for the Joes, and they were able to pull that one out in crazy fashion. That was probably one of the best games we've seen from the Joes all year, and a big one as it puts them now in position today to potentially take over first place.
The Joes are 4-0 on the week. They'll look to make it 5-0 after tonight. Let's take a look at your starting lineups. First for the Steam, they'll bat first. Batting first and playing center field, Adam Schneider. Batting second and at second base, Carrington Cross. Batting third and at third base, Harrison Johnson. Batting fourth and at shortstop, Brennan Rowe. Batting fifth and behind the dish, Corey Klingenbeck. Batting sixth and playing right field, Colin Flynn. Batting seventh and DHing, Michael Marks. Batting eighth and playing first base, Luke Murray. And batting ninth and in left field, Truman Pearson. And on the mound for the Hamilton Joes is going to be Sebastian Gongora. Sebastian making his third start of the season, making his 8th appearance for the Joes, has an 0-1 record. 3.05 ERA, has pitched 17 2/3, 6 runs, 14 hits, 25 strikeouts, and only 8 walks. Last time Gongora pitched was against the Bison last week on June 26th. He went 6 1/3, gave up no runs, 6 hits, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. So he'll look to duplicate that performance here tonight and try to get the Joes in first place for the first time this season.
Yes, Sebastian has played over 9 innings of baseball since he's given up his last earned run. He was really good in his last appearance against the Bison. Struggled a little bit down the stretch in his outing before he was eventually pulled. But 6 good innings for Sebastian to put under his belt in that one, and the Joes were eventually able to pull that one out.
Let's take a look at your defense out in the field for the Hamilton Joes. From left to right in the outfield, Victor Valderrama, Logan Castleman, and Harry Jackson. In the infield, starting at third base and moving to right, is Luke Arnold, Garrett Staten, Cole Becker, Leighton Banjoff. And behind the dish tonight for the Joes is Sammy Sass, and then DHing for the Joes in the lineup is Braden Broom. It's a perfect day for some baseball. High 70s here in Hamilton. Not a cloud in the sky. Maybe out in the very distance, but very faint. No rain in the forecast. And we have a battle for first place on hand tonight. Adam Schneider will come up to bat first for the Cincinnati Steam. They come into today's game 16-8 and 7-6 on the road, but they've won 6 straight road games. Schneider batting from the left side, batting 300 on the year. First pitch from Sebastian is in there for a strike. First pitch, 7:08. Gongora, the lefty, out of the windup, delivers home again. That one just misses low and outside. Sebastian's pitched against the Steam twice. Last time out was against the Steam on the 22nd as a breaking ball is in there for a strike count 1-2. When he pitched on the 22nd, he pitched 3 innings, gave up no earned runs, and 2 walks and 6 strikeouts. So he was very effective against the Steam bats. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Gongora. Swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down, and 1 K for Sebastian Gongora to start things off.
That curveball is really working well for him in that first at-bat. All 3 strikes were by way of that curveball, it looks really good through one batter. We'll see if he can keep that up throughout tonight.
And now one of the hottest guys, not only on the Steam, but maybe in the GLSCL, Carrington Cross comes up to the plate. He'll square to bunt. He'll lay down one, and it's in perfect position to reach base, and he's in for an infield single. Luke Arnold was charging in, but couldn't get to it in time. And Carrington Cross is aboard with a single. He extends his hit streak to 9. Cross is batting .443 on the season. He just boosted that average a little bit. And now Harrison Johnson will come up to the plate. Played his ball at Ohio University for the Bobcats this past spring. Did not get an at-bat. Batting .244 on the season. Sebastian will go check on Cross over at first. But Cross doesn't need to slide. Johnson has 3 home runs on the season for this team. We've only seen 2 home runs total on the season here at Foundation Field. Sebastian Gongora will step off and throw over. Different pickoff move this time, but still a little late over. And crosses back in safely. Steam have stole 45 bags this season as the first pitch to Johnson runs inside. 45 for 61 are the Steam when trying to swipe base. 45 stolen bases on the year, which is 7th in the GLSCO. Lefty on lefty matchup. 1 ball, no strikes to Johnson. The pitch from Gongora, outside corner, strike called. Winner of tonight's game will be in first place in the South Division. Steam just have a half-game lead on the Joes. Sebastian Gongora comes set from the stretch, and we'll throw back over to first to Banjoff. But Cross, not too much of a lead over there. Able to easily get back in time. This Steam team is batting .276 on it for the team, and that's 4th in the GLSCO. Their first couple games this week got canceled, postponed to a later date due to rain. They played yesterday. They beat the Scouts 1-0. 1-2 the count to Johnson. The pitch from Gongora upstairs, swing and a miss. Gongora gets his second strikeout, and there's 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, Gongora just goes up high with that one, and Johnson goes chasing. Not much he could have done on that infield single from Carrington Cross, so that's the outlier. But on the other 2 batters, Sebastian's looked very, very good here early.
Brennan Rowe will step up to the plate, the Hoosier, batting .273 on the season for the Steam. Watches one outside for a ball. Brennan Rowe has 20 RBIs on the season and also has 2 home runs. Batting .250 against Joe's pitching this season. The 1-0 from Gongora is hit straight back foul. Joe's in their home whites tonight, black caps, and then the Steam are in their Carolina blues, gray pants, blue socks. Lefty on righty matchup, 1-1 the count to Brennan Rowe. Sebastian long pause, now delivers home, swing and a miss, strike 2. Sebastian Gongora looking for his 3rd K of the inning. Carrington Cross is on first, he reached on a bunt single. Sebastian throws home. It's low. Throw down to second is going to hit off the leg of Staten into shallow center field, but it looked like, or that was off Becker's leg, and Staten tracked it down in shallow center field. But it's a stolen bag for Carrington Cross on that 1-2 pitch. The count's 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Gongora will step off. Runner in scoring position over there at second. That's Carrington Cross. Gongora will look over there, now delivered home. It's a breaking ball, called strike 3. Uncle Charlie at the top of the strike zone freezes Brennan Rowe, and Gongora strikes out the side. And the Joes will come up to bat in the bottom of the first for the first time tonight. We'll have your lineup when we come back here on Hamilton Joe's YouTube.
ADG Services is Hamilton and Fairfield's most trusted painting contractors, offering deck staining, sealing, and waterproofing, as well as drywall texturing and exterior and interior painting, as well as many other services. ADG Services is your way to go for all your painting needs. Visit them at 456 Sims Road in Fairfield or give them a call at 513-295-2767. ADG Services, a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes. All Wealth Federal Credit Union is committed to providing for you. Through convenient online banking, home and auto loans, saving accounts, checking accounts, credit cards, and more, All Wealth can provide for all of your banking needs. Located at 6 South 2nd Street in Hamilton, they can be found on the phone at 513-868-5881 or online at allwealth.org. All Wealth, supporting those who serve us.
Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery Services.
Back here in Hamilton at Foundation Field. Steam get a single in the top half, but strand the runner on second base. Let's take a look at your starting lineups for the Hamilton Joes. Batting first and playing center field, Logan Castleman. Batting second in right field, Harry Jackson. Batting third and behind the dish, Sammy Sass. Batting fourth and playing first base, Leighton Banjoff. Batting fifth and playing second base, Cole Becker. Batting sixth and at third base, Luke Arnold. Batting seventh in left field, Victor Valderrama. Batting eighth and DHing, Braden Broom. And batting ninth and rounding out the lineup for the Joes is Garrett Staten, and he is at shortstop. On the mound for the Cincinnati Steam, getting his fifth start of the season, is Kyle Klingenbeck. Kyle has a 4.05 ERA, 1-1 record, has pitched a total of 20 innings, 9 runs allowed, 18 hits, 17 strikeouts, 13 walks. This is his third start against the Joes this season.
Leading off for your Joes, the center fielder, number 24.
It's been a bit of a mixed bag from Klingenbeck this season, the Elder High School product, but he's got his brother behind the plate for him today, Corey, playing catcher for the Steam.
So the Klingenbeck brothers will be tossing back and forth with each other tonight. First pitch from Kyle Klingenbeck into Corey Klingenbeck is a strike inside corner. Castleman on an 8-game hit streak for the Joes has gotten his average back up over 300. Currently sits at 312, the 0-1 in the turf. Logan was hit by a pitch in yesterday's game in the 9th inning, and then represented the go-ahead runs he came across on the Sammy Sass single. He's going to sky this one out to center field. Adam Schneider, shielding his glove from the sun, makes the catch.
Your next batter for the Joes.
So 1 up, 1 down for Kyle Klingenbeck. Castleman's retired on the flyout. And now Harry Jackson will come up to the plate. Jackson with a team best 386 average. He had the clutch hit in yesterday's game. It's going to go unnoticed, but he had the hit to keep things alive in the 9th inning for the Joes. He too scored on the Sammy Sass 2 RBI single. First pitch from Klingenbeck is outside for a ball. The 1-0. Inside, ball 2. Harry Jackson has gotten a hit in 14 of his 16 games he's played in this year. And Klingenbeck misses again inside, ball 3. So the count's 3-0. You don't want to walk the speedy Harry. Sammy Sass is on deck. Klingenbeck takes a deep breath, winds, and fires home. Inside, ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk. And now the hero from last night, Sammy Sass, will walk up to the plate. Sass had the count 0-2. And he sprayed one through the right side of the infield into the outfield. Scored Harry Jackson, and then Castleman scored on the errant throw from the right fielder. The Joes were down their final strike, but they were able to claw their way to victory down in Newark yesterday. Klingenbeck from the stretch. Fires home. It's a slider in the turf. Nice block from Corey Klingenbeck to keep it in front and hold Harry Jackson over there at first base. Sass batting .294 on the season. He had a 2-home run game on Tuesday Wednesday rather, in Xenia. And another one misses inside. That's 6 straight balls thrown from Klingenbeck, and the count is 2-0. Klingenbeck sets just above the belt. Jackson at first. The 2-0 on its way. This one is lined to deep left center field, and you can watch it over the fence. See you later, Sammy Sass. Crushed that one, probably 390 feet plus. And Sass has his 4th home run of the season, and the Joes take a 2-0 lead.
No doubt about it right off the bat there from Sammy Sass. That ball was crushed out there in left center. And all Steam players could do was watch that one sail over the fence. Sammy Sass has had a heck of a week. He had 2 home runs against Xenia. He had the game-winning hit yesterday. And now he starts this one off with a bang and a home run. Sammy's batting .294. He's looking to get that average over 300. That's a good start.
Continues his hot streak. He's on an 8-game hit streak after that 2-run dinger. Probably the longest home run we've seen this year at Foundation Field. Leighton Banjoff will come up to the plate. He too is on a nice hit streak. He's on a 6-game. Counts 1-1 to Leighton. Klingenbeck out of the windup, fires home to slider and fouled off over the netting. Like I mentioned earlier in the inning, this is the 3rd time Klingenbeck has started against the Joes, so the Joes pretty familiar with Klingenbeck on the mound. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Banjoff, this one low and outside. Evens the count at 2. In the other 2 games that Klingenbeck started, he went 6 1/3, gave up 1 earned run, 4 hits, and then the first game of the season he went 2 2/3, 4 earned runs, 6 hits. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Leighton Banjoff, who's 3 for 8 on the season against Steam pitching. The 1-2 on its way, or 2-2 rather, in the turf. Ball 3 and the count runs full. Full count to Leighton Banjoff. Klingenbeck trying to avoid walking his 2nd batter in the inning. He's already given up a 2-run homer to Sammy Sass. 3-2, popped up. Right side, that's going to carry out to the right field. Colin Flynn there to make the catch. 2 outs. Cole Becker will now bat for the Joes, batting in the 5 spot. Becker had the 2-run homer yesterday at Don Edwards Park to extend the lead from 2 to 4 for the Joes. His first home run of the season over the left field fence at Don Edwards. Klingenbeck fires his first pitch outside and had to be scooped up from his brother Corey. Counts 1-0. Cole batting .277 on the summer. Watches a strike outside corner.
And don't underestimate the gravity of that home run yesterday. That was big for the Joes to get insurance late in that game, as when Adam Derringer came in, the Steam were threatening to get a run. They did not, but it was close. But Cole Becker's home run really kind of shut the door on that game.
It counts 2-1 to Becker. The pitch from Klingenbeck is chopped left side. That's going to get through the infield and into left field for a 2-out single. So Cole Becker's aboard with 2 outs. And now Luke Arnold will come up to the plate. Luke Arnold got the day off yesterday, but back in the lineup tonight. Arnold 2nd on the team in RBIs with 12, batting .273 on the season. Overall, the Joes have scored 158 runs, which is 2nd in the GLSCL. They've stolen the most bases, though, with 71. Let's see if Becker's on the move. Not there on that pitch. And the ball's outside. 1-0 the count to Luke Arnold out of Wright State. Klingenbeck from the stretch delivers home, and that catches the outside corner for a strike. And it counts 1-1. clouds overhead now after it was clear for the first pitch of tonight's game. 1-1 the count. Klingenbeck will check on Becker over at first. Becker in there standing up. Normal depth in the infield and outfield. 1 ball and a strike to Luke Arnold. Long pause on the mound from Klingenbeck. Now he'll throw home. That one's low at the shins, ball 2. Arnold doesn't have a home run this season, but you got to think he'll get one by the end of the year. We saw the first game of the season hit one off the left field wall down in Florence at Y'all's Ballpark. The 2-1 on its way, fouled off and out of play. So now the count's 2-2 to Luke. Victor Valderrama's on deck if Arnold can reach. 2-0 the score here in Hamilton off the 2-run homer from Sammy Sass. Klingenbeck sets. Pause. Now fire home. It's a slider called strike 3. A beautiful slider that froze Luke Arnold. And Klingenbeck will get his first strikeout of the day. But not until the Joes score 2. Off the 2-run homer from Sammy Sass. He crushed it over the left center field fence. And the Joes lead 2-0 after 1 inning of play. We'll be right back here on Hamilton Joes YouTube.
Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery Services, in partnership with the community, is here to provide comprehensive recovery-oriented system of care and prevention. In addition, we continuously improve the quality of life of Butler County citizens through the support of addiction and mental health recovery services. Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery, a proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes. Bridgewater Falls offers guests a unique shopping experience with more than 30 shopping destinations, including Target, JCPenney, Ulta, Best Buy, Michaels, Dick's Sporting Goods, and many more. Bridgewater Falls also has a wide variety of delicious dining destinations. From burgers to pizza to sushi, experience all the flavors of Bridgewater Falls. Bridgewater Falls is located just off the Butler County Veterans Highway, Ohio 129, at the corner of Princeton Road and Bypass 4. Come experience a great shopping, dining, and services in the heart of Fairfield Township, Ohio.
Back here in Hamilton, Ohio at Foundation Field on July 3rd, tomorrow July 4th. The Joes will be back at home, taking on the Richmond Jazz. Try to come out to that one. Fireworks after the game. Bring some chairs as well. Gongora's first pitch here in the second innings. The ball outside to Corey Klingenbeck. Sebastian throws home. Swing and a miss. Counts 1-1. Klingenbeck, .324 average on the season, 8 RBIs. Gongora has 3 strikeouts already today, and he gets Klingenbeck to spray one out, foul, and it counts 1-2. Gongora eyeing his 4th strikeout and just his 5th batter. The 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? Appeal down to Kyle George. He did not. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Corey. Corey Klingenbeck is batting. Colin Flynn on deck. Michael Marks in the hole. The 2-2. Just low, ball 3. That one just low the knees of Klingenbeck, and the count is full. Sebastian Gongora. The payoff pitch. Runs inside, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on for the Steam here in the top of the second on the walk. Now Colin Flynn will come up to the plate. Flynn batting .234 on the season, but he has the power to put one out. 2 home runs on the season for the Steam. If he's able to hit a home run here, the game would be tied up at 2. Gongora now from the stretch. Sends it home. excuse me, swing there from Flynn, as he really didn't go all the way around. But he went around far enough to be called a strike. Counts 0-1. Gongora throws in another strike in the bottom half of the zone. And the count's 0-2, so Flynn's going to have to battle up there at the plate. Down in the count. Quingan back on first. He reached down a walk. The 0-2 pitch is outside and pops off the mid of Sass, but not far enough for Quingenbeck to go over to second. Sass with a good reaction to get to that baseball quickly after he realized he didn't catch it. 1 ball, 2 strikes here in the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball. Colin Flynn whiffs, and that's strikeout number 4 for Sebastian Gongora.
Yeah, Sebastian went off speed with that one, and Flynn was fooled. He was way out in front, tried to reach out at it, but couldn't make contact. So that's the 4th strikeout for Sebastian Gongora. All the outs recorded in this game for the Joes have been off of Gongora's pitching.
First pitch called strike on Michael Marks. Gongora had 8 strikeouts in 6 1/3 his last time out on the bump for the Joes. The 0-1 on its way, and it's off the end of the bat, and it's going to get out of play. So once again, Gongora has a batter down in the count. Really commanding every pitch for the Joes. No balls, 2 strikes. Gongora from the stretch. Swing in and foul off again. So Michael Marks battling up there at the plate. He's 1 for 8 against Joe's pitching this season. Batting in the 7th spot in the lineup. Corey Klingenbeck leads off at first base. He reached on a leadoff walk. The 0-2 from Gongora. Another breaking ball, swing and a miss that dove down to the turf. Strikeout number 5 for Sebastian.
That breaking ball is just mowing these hitters down. They can't track it. It's just going all over the place, and their steam have looked really uncomfortable in the box facing that today.
Luke Murray will come up to the plate. He's struggled this season. He's batting 107 on the summer, but only 1 for 20 in his last 20 at-bats. First pitch from Gongora right down Main Street. Strike called. Truman Pearson on deck. He's batting in the 9th spot. He's batting .222 on the year. No balls and a strike. Gongora's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Luke Murray went chasing on the outside corner. And Sebastian is a strike away from his 6th strikeout of today's game to end the second. Let's see if he can do it. Gongora gets this pitch from Sammy Sass behind the dish. Sets, fires home, and fouled off straight over our heads. And we'll do it again. No balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Gongora's 0-2. Dives low. Sass keeps it in front for a ball. Game number 26 of this 2021 GLSCL season. Joe's entering tonight's game with a 16-9 record, 9-4 at home. They're winners of their last 4. Trying to get in first place after tonight. Breaking ball just up high in the zone. Looked really good, but just a tad high. And the count is 2-2. Ron Black is calling balls and strikes tonight behind home plate. Gongora's 2-2 is popped up and out of play over the press box where we're at. So Luke Murray trying to fight off anything close, and he's done a really good job at that so far in this at-bat. Gongora trying to get strikeout number 6 of the evening. It's on its way, inside corner, and it's going to be called a ball. And the count runs full with 2 outs, so Corey Klingenbeck will be on the move on the pitch. Two outs in the inning. The payoff pitch is lined hard over Cole Becker's head into right field, and that will get all the way to the wall. Heading around third and coming home is Corey Klingenbeck. Heading to third base is Murray, and he's in with a 2-out triple.
That was a great at-bat there from Murray. He just kept fighting it off, and then finally when his pitch came, he sent that one hard over the head of Cole Becker at second. Harry Jackson was playing a little toward the line, and so that one rolled into the gap, and he had a long way to run, so that scored Klingenbeck easily, and Murray was able to get all the way to third with no throw.
The outfield was playing shallow depth too, so they couldn't cut it off in time and went all the way to the wall. Murray only getting his 4th hit this season there, but gets the steam within 1. And now the 9-hitter Truman Pearson watches the strike go by, has a chance to tie it up. Last time these two teams played, it was a slugfest. Joe's lost 13-11. This one is popped up in the middle of the infield. Cole Becker calling off Banjoff and will make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So Luke Murray able to get the steam within 1 on the RBI triple. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. Joe's 2, Steam 1 here on Hamilton Joe's YouTube.
At Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home, we don't just care for the recently departed. We serve those who held them most dearly. Our families have known since 1935 that they can count on our honest and respectful staff to provide only the highest level of service. The kind of service that you can't get just anywhere these days. We invite you to explore our site to learn more about Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home at browndawsonflick.com, a proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes.
Carefree Heating and Cooling is an AC service in Hamilton, Ohio you can trust. When you are looking for a quick AC repair in Hamilton, Ohio, turn to the professionals at Carefree Heating and Cooling. With a name for completing the work correctly the first time, you can rely on our quality service to get your AC system working like it should. When you need air conditioning fast, call us at 513-268-5164, or you can also contact us online at carefreeheatingandcoolingco.com.
Joe's fans, Chatterbox Sports is your home for high school sports all across Butler County. For live events, exclusive interviews, podcasts, photos, and more, visit chatterboxsports.com. Also follow them on Twitter and Instagram at cboxsports.
For over 130 years, Coca-Cola has been guided by a spirit of creativity, innovation, collaboration, and love of community. The next time you come to Foundation Field to watch a Hamilton Joe's game, do yourself a favor and get yourself an ice-cold Coke. Coca-Cola, proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Are you switching or looking for a new bank?
Back here at Foundation Field, Joe's lead 2-1 as we enter the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Victor Valderrama will lead things off. Victor batting .233 on the year. First pitch from Klingenbeck to Victor is up high at the letters for a ball. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up here in the bottom of the 2nd. Victor Valderrama, Braden Broom, and Garrett Staten before we get back to the top of the order. The 1-0 from Kyle Klingenbeck is below the knees, ball 2. We've seen a lot of patient at-bats from Victor this season. The 2-0, nice slider that is right down the heart of the plate. Started maybe a little bit inside, but slided right across the strike zone. Counts 2-1. Klingenbeck's pitch is off the end of the bat, lined to deep right field. On the move is Flynn, and he'll make the catch, ranging to his left for the first out.
This little floater out there into right from Valderrama. That ball was carrying pretty well. It got pretty deep, but just got a little underneath it, and that allowed Flynn to get over there and make the catch. Braden Broom is DHing today, and he's batting in the 9 spot. Or the 8 spot, rather.
Broom has really struggled against this steam this season. Only 1 for 20 as the slider's in there for a strike in the inside corner from Klingenbeck. Broom batting .266 on the summer. 10 RBIs. Trying to get on base here with 1 out. Klingenbeck from the windup, and this one misses outside and goes all the way to the backstop. Perfect night for some baseball here in Hamilton, Ohio. We are in the 70s. Check swing, and this one's going to be blooped foul towards the steam dugout. Looks like it's going to heat back up, though, next week in the mid-80s and probably low 90s, unfortunately. 1-2 the count to Braden Broom. Klingenbeck has 1 strikeout in the day. Looking for number 2. It's on its way, and Broom way late on that one. He swings and misses and strikes out for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 outs now. Here in the bottom of the 2nd, Kyle Klingenbeck trying to retire the Joes 1-2-3, which would be the first 1-2-3 inning from either side. Garrett Staten batting .306 on this season. Was really successful. Last time he played the Steam was 4 for 5 in that game. Klingenbeck's first pitch offering slides low on the slider. Staten overall 6 for 9 against Steam pitching this season. He hits this one up the middle. Nice play over at second base from Cross on the backhand. He'll flip over to first across his body for the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go this Joes, and we go to the 3rd. Joes lead 2-1 here at Foundation Field.
Are you switching or looking for a new bank? First Financial Bank is the perfect fit because they put you first. Their 3 goals is to stay flexible to serve your needs, invest in the community financially and personally, and they tailor their services to your needs. First Financial Bank. When it comes to managing your money, they make it easy, fast, and secure.
Come curious and leave inspired. The Fitton Center for Creative Arts isn't just a building, it's an experience. We are a nonprofit community arts organization that has been a part of the Hamilton community for over 20 years. Visit us soon to see what we have to offer. Learn something new in one of our art classes or workshops that are open to students of all ages. Be enthralled by extraordinary musicians, actors, and dancers at one of our live performances. Stroll through our remarkable art galleries or reserve one of our diverse venues for your special event. Become a part of the Fitton Center and redefine the way you experience the arts in Hamilton.
Kettering Health Hamilton at Fort Hamilton Hospital, founded in 1929, is dedicated to providing Butler County with community-focused health care. With skilled specialists and cutting-edge technology, they feature advanced wound care, emergency care with a Level 3 trauma center, heart and vascular care, maternity care, and orthopedics and joint replacement. Visit them at 630 Eaton Avenue in Hamilton or give them a call at 513-867-2000 for all of your healthcare needs.
Top of the order to start here in the 3rd for the Steam. Adam Schneider will come up to the plate. He struck out swinging in the first at-bat of today's game. And Gongora sends one in there for a strike. Count 0-1. Sebastian Gongora out of Wright State. Throws the 0-1. Ground ball right side to Cole Becker. Becker will field. Will throw to Banjoff to first. And 1 up, 1 down here in the top of the 3rd.
Your next batter, number 33, Carrington Cross.
This is the 6th meeting between these two teams. The Joes have won 3, and the Steam have just won 2. And then tonight, winner will be in first place in the South Division. Carrington Cross fouls it out of play in the first pitch from Gongora. Carrington Cross has one of the 2 hits tonight for the Steam. He laid down a perfect bunt in between the pitcher and third base and was stranded on second base. A little ahead of that one, tips it off his bat straight back, and the count is 0-2 to Carrington Cross. Cross named GLSCL Hitter of the Week last week. The 0-2 from Gongora, way up high for a ball. Cross is batting .333 against the Joes, 4 for 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the third. Gongora's 1-2 pitch is hit into right field. This should be an easy play for Harry Jackson. He'll make the catch. 2 outs in the inning. Sebastian Gongora trying to get a 1-2-3 inning for himself, just like Kyle Klingenbeck did in the bottom of the second. Harrison Johnson will get in the batter's box, batting from the left side. Johnson batting .244 on the season. He too struck out swinging back in the first inning. Gongora's pitch is in the turf for a ball. 1-0 the count. Pitch on its way. Nice breaking ball. That curves into the strike zone. And the count's 1-1. Johnson had a 3-for-3 game, night 1 of the season, with a 3-run homer. Swings and misses there. It counts 1-2. And the Steam were able to defeat the Joes on opening night 8-6 in a really good game down in Florence. The 1-2. Outside, ball 2. 2-2 the count with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Harrison Johnson trying to avoid striking out for the second time tonight. The pitch hit right back up the middle, but not hard enough. Staten fields over at second base, throws over to first in time. So Staten goes from his shortstop position to probably right in front of the second base bag and throws a nice ball over to Banjoff. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Joe's coming up to the plate here in the bottom of the third. Top of the order due up when we come back.
4-Star Mechanical is your one-stop shop for all things heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration. With over 100 combined years of industry-specific experience, they're equipped with the design and job site knowledge to complete every project from concept to routine maintenance. Call them at 513-737-1008. If you're looking for an industry leader in all things related to windows and doors, look no further than L.E. Schofield Window and Door Co. With over 7 decades of experience in providing window and door repair and replacement services, as well as glass, screens, and other products, you can count on them to get the job done right the first time around. Call them today at 513-863-8932.
Woman-owned and family-operated, M&G Body Shop has a honest and dependable staff that has over 30 years of experience bringing cars back to life. M&G Body Shop can get your car back safely on the road, providing a wide variety of services including bodywork, frame adjustment, painting, total loss evaluation, window and glass repair, collision repair, alignment, insurance claim reports, and paintless dent repair, and more. Visit M&G Body Shop at 12018 Hamilton Avenue in Cincinnati or call them up at 513-851-9056.
We are in the bottom of the third inning. Joe's lead 2-1. Take a look at some scores around the South Division. In the top of the third inning, down in Xenia, the Scouts have a 2-0 lead over the Jazz, and the Marlins have a 2-0 lead on the Bison, who are trying to snap their 9-game losing streak after the Joes beat them in a thriller last night. Logan Castleman will lead off the inning here in the third. Curveball is low for a ball at the shins. Castleman flew out to center field in his first at-bat. The sun was out for majority of the pregame and batting practice for both teams, but is hiding behind the clouds right now. Skies were clear at first pitch, but since it's overcast here in Hamilton, 2-0 the count to Logan Castleman. Klingenbeck shakes off his brother. Now gets his pitch, winds, fires this one way inside. Castleman have to kind of limbo out of the way. And it's 3-0. Klingenbeck had a 4-pitch walk to Harry Jackson back in the first inning. The 3-0 is in the strike zone. 3-1 the count now. Logan Castleman has been a scoring machine for the Joes, leads the team in runs. 3-1 from Klingenbeck is going to skip in the turf for ball 4. So leadoff man on here to start the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Your next batter.
And now you got Harry Jackson coming up to the plate, who walked and came around to score his last at-bat.
It's interesting that Tyler Thaman decided to switch back. Yesterday we saw for the first time he moved Harry Jackson up to that leadoff spot and moved Castleman into the 2 spot, but now we're back to where we were. I guess you could say it worked yesterday, as this top of the order was what got it done for the Joes in the end. But Tyler Thaman going back to what he's done all season for the Joes.
Corey and Kyle will chat it up over there on the mound. And now the whole infield's going to come in. So is this the end of Klingenbeck's day?
There's some movement going on in the steam pen. It looked like some pitchers were just kind of walking around, though. It didn't really look like any actual throwing was going on, but we'll see.
And usually when the mound visit takes this long, the umpires kind of come out. Or you know what? We lost track of the home plate umpire.
We'd like to tell you about a special tonight.
I think he might be in the Joe's dugout. I don't know if it's maybe a equipment malfunction, but that's the problem.
Concession booth.
The home plate umpire now makes his way out of the Joe's dugout.
I don't know if he was sick. Not sure what happened there. But he'll be now back behind home plate, and he'll get back to doing his job, calling balls and strikes. We'll flip on the mask and get ready to resume after that, 2-minute delay. Logan Castleman's on first. He walked on a 5-pitch at-bat. Now Harry Jackson will bat from the right side. Klingenbeck from the stretch. Fires home, in on the hands, and pops straight up. Corey Klingenbeck flips his mask to the side and will make the catch. So 1 pitch and 1 out for Harry Jackson.
Next up for your Joes, number 22, Sammy.
And now Sammy Sass will come walking up into the batter's box. Sass crushed one over the left center field fence for his 4th home run of the season. He's been swinging a hot bat lately. Klingenbeck, long pause, now will throw home. And a nice stop from Corey Klingenbeck, his brother, to keep Logan Castleman over there at first base and try to not let him get into scoring position. 1-0 the count, 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. 2-1 the score. The throw from Klingenbeck is right down the inner half of the plate. Strike 1. Counts 1-1 with 1 out. Klingenbeck sets at the belt. Nods its head a couple times, and Sass called time, or yeah, I think he did. We didn't see the umpire signal time, but I guess time was granted, as it looked like it was a strike, but no pitch on that throw from Klingenbeck. Count remains 1-1. Klingenbeck shakes off his brother once, now sets. The pitch. Check swing, Sass held up, and it's low and outside. 2-1 the count now. Sass now on an 8-game hit streak after his home run back in the 1st inning. 2 balls and a strike to Sammy Sass. Klingenbeck from the stretch. Nope, he'll check on Castleman over that first. And Castleman back in there sliding head first. Castleman has only been caught stealing once this season for the Joes. 2 balls and a strike on its way. Lined in the left center gap. That will get down for a base hit. Castleman is racing around second. The throw to third is not in time. Good heads-up base running from Logan. Castleman going from first to third on the shallow single in the left center gap. And runners on the corners with 1 out for Leighton Banjoff.
Aggressive move there from Castleman over there at second. He took a hard turn around the base. That one was cut off almost immediately by Truman Pearson. He got a good angle on it and was able to get into that gap quickly, but the throw over to third was a bouncer. Brennan Rowe initially went to cut it off, but he decided to get out of the way, and then by the time the ball rolled over to Harrison Johnson, Castleman was in there on third.
So Joe's trying to extend their lead here in the bottom of the third. 2-1 the score, but runners on the corners with 1 out for Leighton Banjoff. Klingenbeck takes a deep breath, now delivers home. It's a slider, and Banjoff pushes it foul. Banjoff flew out to right field in his last at-bat. He's batting .269 on the season. He's on a 6-game hit streak. Trying to extend that hit streak to 7 with maybe a base hit here. No balls and a strike to Banjoff. Klingenbeck throws home. It's lined right side, but foul. And Banjoff's going to have to battle up there at the plate down in the count 0-2.
Leighton's just trying to put the ball in play right now. He's reached out on a couple pitches that he's seen thus far. He's able to make contact, but he hasn't put one in play just yet.
Cole Becker's on deck. He's singled in his last at-bat. No balls and 2 strikes. Klingenbeck trying to get his second out of the inning. Pitch on its way. And it's lined into left field. Base hit. Banjoff with great 2-strike hitting. And Castleman will step on home plate. Third run comes across, and the Joes lead 3-1.
An awesome at-bat there from Leighton Banjoff. He was waiting. He got a couple contact hits, but he wasn't able to put it in play. That one was roped on that left side into left field, and that's a base hit.
First and second now, with 1 out in the inning for Cole Becker. Sammy Sass is on second. He's singled, and Banjoff is on first. He just had the RBI single moments ago. Becker rests his bat on his right shoulder. It comes off, and he'll swing and miss at the breaking pitch from Klingenbeck. Lights on here at Foundation Field. As it's starting to darken with the sun not out. Counts 0-1. 1 out in the inning. First and second for the Hamilton Joes. Pitch on its way, and it's going to get by Corey. He picks it up. He's going to throw to second, and he's going to get Banjoff. Nice heads-up play from Corey Klingenbeck. He knew he probably had no play over at third base, and he threw a nice ball over at second. Gets Leighton. Sammy Sass will advance to third base, but more importantly for this team, there's 2 outs in the inning. So Cole Becker's going to have to get a 2-out RBI single here. 1-1. Another slider. Strike 2 called on the inside corner. Cole Becker has only struck out 6 times in 65 at-bats this season. So he's usually a hard out up there at the plate. 1-2 the count with 2 outs. Sammy Sass over at third base. The pitch on its way. Ground ball right up the middle. Base hit. Cole Becker with an RBI single. His second single of the night. And the Joes lead 4-1.
That one's just ripped up the middle, and the Joes bats are just stringing together nicely.
Number 35.
Doing a good job.
Yeah, that's a third straight single.
Doing a good job of 2-strike hitting tonight. Banjoff did it, and then Cole Becker did it with 2 strikes. So the Joes have scored 2 in the inning to extend their lead up to 3. Luke Arnold will come up to the plate. He's the only guy to strike out. Or he's one of 2 guys to strike out in today's game. So he's 0 for 1 and watches a slider go by for a strike. Klingenbeck's 0-1 in the turf. Corey Klingenbeck makes a nice effort to block it, sliding to his right behind the dish. 1-1 the count to Luke Arnold. Arnold out of Wright State. Many Wright State Raiders on this Hamilton Joes team. That one way outside for ball 2. Arnold batting .273 on the year, 12 RBIs. Cole Becker leads off at first base. The 2-1 is popped up, and this one's going to sky out of play near the Steam bullpen. It actually takes a hop and into the softball field next door. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Klingenbeck trying to stop the bleeding here in the third. He's given up 2 runs already. The 2-2. And it's inside. Pops out of the mid of Corey Klingenbeck, and he's able to retrieve it in time and hold Becker over there at first base. Count is now full, so Becker will be on the move with 2 outs. Klingenbeck trying to end the inning here. Long pause. The payoff pitch. Line to the shortstop, Brennan Rowe, and he botches it. It's going to be an E6. And the inning is not done just yet.
That one took a funky hop when Rowe was going to pick it up, and it just skipped to his right, and he didn't expect it. It ended up clipping off his wrist. He wasn't able to get it inside his glove, and so that'll allow Luke Arnold to get on base and extend this inning.
That's Brennan Rowe's 7th error of the season. He has the most errors on the Steam team this summer. First and second, 2 outs for the Joes. Victor Valderrama at the plate. Check swing, and he went around, according to home plate umpire Ron Black, for strike 1. Victor flew out to right field, hit it good. Back in the second inning. Klingenbeck looks over at Becker at second, now throws home and fouled off out of play. So Victor Valderrama will have to fight up there at the plate, down in the count 0-2. See if the Joes can try to get another run across here in this bottom of the third inning. No balls and 2 strikes to Victor Valderrama. The pitch on its way, sails high, snapback throw to first, not in time. Luke Arnold able to get there in time, head first. Slide. Corey Klingenbeck has already gunned down one Joe in the inning. When it went by him just a couple feet, picked it up, threw a nice ball over to second base to get Banjoff for the second out of the inning. 1-2 the count, first and second, 2 outs here in the third. Long pause, now the throw home, it's a slider, and Victor Valderrama does a good job to battle it off down the left side. That slider, it was in on the hands when Victor Valderrama swung, but if you let that one go, it's probably inside the strike zone.
Yeah, a number of Joes have looked at that pitch already today. Valderrama not going to fall victim to it.
And we'll do it again. 1-2 the count with 2 outs. Klingenbeck trying to get out of the inning. The 1-2 is just outside for ball 2, and the count is even. Corey Klingenbeck tried his best to frame it, but Ron Black saw it the whole way and called it a ball. 2's across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Becker's toying with Klingenbeck over there at second. Slider, check swing. He went around. Victor Valderrama strikes out. And Klingenbeck able to get out of the inning. The Joes scored 2 off the RBI single from Leighton Banjoff and the RBI single from Cole Becker. They lead 4-1 as we enter the 4th inning. Here at Foundation Field, you're listening to Hamilton Joes Baseball on YouTube.
Are your clothes still dirty after going through the wash? Is your fridge failing to keep things cold? Pay Appliance Service offers superior home appliance repair in Hamilton, Ohio, so you can get on with your day-to-day activities. They are a family-owned company offering fast and reliable appliance repairs. Their skilled service technicians work on a wide variety of brands and home appliances, providing quality repairs on everything from dishwashers to microwaves. Go to their location at 780 South Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard or contact them at 513-285-3519.
Pfefferly Tire and Auto is your car's home for all of its needs. Whether you just need a quick oil change, a repair, or you're in the market for new tires, Pfefferly will get it done with professionalism and honesty. And with convenient locations in both Fairfield and Hamilton, there's always a place nearby.
Planet Fitness strives to create a workout environment where everyone feels accepted and respected. That's why at Planet Fitness Hamilton, Ohio, we take care to make sure our club is clean and welcoming, our staff is friendly, and our certified trainers are ready to help. Whether you're a first-time gym user or a fitness veteran, you'll always have a home in our judgment-free zone.
Back here at Foundation Field, Joe's lead 4-1 after scoring 2 in the bottom of the third inning. Sebastian Gongora back out there on the mound for his 4th inning of work. Brennan Rowe, the 4-hitter, will come up to the bat. And he skies this one at deep center field. Castleman is tracking it down near the warning track and will make the catch. Allowed out to start the 4th. But Brennan Rowe is retired on the fly out. Hit it hard, but Castleman got a good read off the bat and was able to make the play out there in deep center. 1 out in the inning now. Corey Quingenbeck will bat from the right side. He walked and he came around and scored the only run for this team thus far tonight. First pitch from Gongora outside. Gongora's only given up 2 hits. It was a single back in the first inning from Carrington Cross. It was a bunt single. And then Luke Murray got the RBI triple in the second. The 1-0. Misses well, ball 2. Good crowd on hand here on 4th of July weekend. The 2-0, swing and a miss. Tomorrow night we'll have fireworks for the fans after the game. So make sure to bring your chairs, or if you can come early, you can reserve a seat on the bleachers. 2-1 is a breaking ball. Breaks too far in for a ball. 3-1 the count. The wind, the pitch, down low, ball 4. So Corey Klingenbeck is aboard for the 2nd time tonight via the walk. And the Steam have a man aboard with 1 out here in the 4th. Colin Flynn will come up to the bat. He struck out swinging back in the 2nd inning. Sebastian Gongora has 5 strikeouts tonight. The lefty throws home below the knees for a ball. Sass kind of giving a motion of calmness to Sebastian after he just walked the batter prior. The 1-0 is off the end of the bat, has a lot of spin on it. Leighton Bandrol will field. He'll underhand it to Gongora, who covered the bag. And the Joes get an out, which in many scenarios, that ball is actually going to be thrown out of play because it might have a rip in it. Because that ball was straight off the end of the bat, had some wicked spin to it, but Bandrol did a really good job to field it and then calmly flip it to Sebastian Gongora, who is streaking over there to first.
Yeah, there was some confusion for the Joes. There was a couple of players that surrounded it, and eventually Bandrol went over to pick it up as the ball was just kind of bouncing and rolling all over the place, and luckily Gongora went to cover the bag.
Michael Marks up to the plate. Strike called in the lower outside corner. Michael Marks struck out swinging as well back in the 2nd. Corey Klingenbeck's over there at second base. He reached on that, not the infield single, but on the 3-1 putout, he reached to second base. Counts 0-1. And it's a pitch. The high pop-up in the middle of the infield. Becker is going to catch it after Banjoff was about to catch it over near first base. And that's the 3rd and final out of the inning. The Steam strand a runner in scoring position, but Gongora does his job and records some pop-outs and fly-outs to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Joes still lead 4-1 here on Hamilton Joe's YouTube.
Queen City Hospice is your local, independently owned and operated center that is dedicated to providing patient-centered care and support to residents of the greater Cincinnati area in whatever place they call home. We understand that our staff is the most important aspect of our organization, and that is why we hire only the most qualified and compassionate individuals in the industry. This is why our care is second to none.
Braden Broom will lead things off for the Joes here in the bottom of the fourth. Joes lead 4-1 after they scored 2 in the first off the Sammy Sass 2-run homer, and then 2 in the third off the RBI singles from Leighton Banjoff and Cole Becker. Braden Broom struck out swinging in his first at-bat tonight back in the second inning. He's 1 for 21 against steam pitching this summer, batting .266 on the summer. As once his name is announced, he gets a Broom chant from the fans here at Foundation Field. On a perfect night for some baseball as the sun starts to creep out behind the clouds. And first pitch is a fastball outside to Broom. Ball 1. 8-9 one-hitters due up here in the bottom of the fourth. Klingenbeck on the mound for his fourth inning of work. Gets Broom to swing and miss on the breaking ball. And counts 1-1. Broom will restrap his batting gloves, his red batting gloves, and step back into the box, batting from the right side. 1-1 pitch from Klingenbeck. Inside, called ball from Ron Black, who's calling balls and strikes tonight. Two 2-1 the count. Klingenbeck out of the windup. Throws a slider, but dives low below the knees for a ball. The count is 3-1. Klingenbeck has walked 2 batters tonight. Both of them were 4-pitch walks. The 3-1 lined foul and off the left side of the fence down the third base line. And the count is full now to Braden Broom. 3-2. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the fourth. The payoff from Klingenbeck on its way. Wave and a miss. And Klingenbeck will tap Braden Broom on the back to get the out official. And there's 1 out in the inning. Braden Broom swung at ball 4 there. And that's the first out here in the fourth. Now the 9-hitter Garrett Staten will come up to the plate, batting .306 on the year. Corey Klingenbeck will fire to Kyle Klingenbeck. And this is popped up in right field. And Colin Flynn will make the catch. Didn't have to move very far for the second out. So Kyle Klingenbeck trying to get his second 1-2-3 inning tonight. Logan Castleman, the top of the order, will bat here with 2 outs in the inning. Big cut there, swung on and missed, maybe got a piece of it. Castleman is 0 for 1 today, but he reached on a walk in his last at-bat, came around to score in that 2-run third. 0-1 from Klingenbeck is outside off the turf for ball 1. Fully turf infield here at Foundation Field, and the outfield is regular grass. 1 ball and a strike to Logan Castleman. The pitch, outside ball 2. So the count's 2-1 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. There's some movement over there in the steam pen. The 2-1 on its way, and this one is going to be hit in a shallow right field. Coming in to make the play is Flynn for out number 3. The Joes go down in order 1, 2, 3 in the fourth. We go to the fifth. Joes lead 4-1 here on Hamilton Joes YouTube.
Get ready, Joes fans. Raising Cane's is coming to Hamilton. Opening June 29th at 1479 Main Street, you can enjoy the world-famous flavor of Raising Cane's chicken fingers. Can't wait? Head down to Fairfield, where there's a Cane's located at 5120 Dixie Highway that can satisfy all your cravings right now. Raising Cane's is a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Hungry Joe's fans, stop by Richard's Pizza before, during, or after the Hamilton Joes game. Order a pizza that was voted #1 best pizza in Butler County, or order one of their famous Italian steak sandwiches at Richard's Pizza, located on 417 Main Street. You can order online or stop by Richard's Pizza for your next delicious meal.
The Robinson Fence Company of Hamilton has been serving the community for over 27 years. Receiving an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, they have been Hamilton's top choice for gating and fencing needs. Give them a visit at 1635 Howell Avenue in Hamilton, or give them a call at 513-867-0080.
Back here at Foundation Field. Glad you can join us here on July 3rd, here in 2021. July 4th tomorrow. Myself, Sam Newcomb, and Luke Westpoli, who's right to my right. We'll be on the call for the game tomorrow as the Joes will take on the Jazz right here at Foundation Field. Fireworks after, so make sure to come out for some baseball and then fireworks after. Gongora's first pitch to Luke Murray is the ball up high. Luke, what's your go-to cookout meal?
Let's see. I'd have to think about that one.
All right, let me know when you get the answer to that question. Luke Murray fouls it off third base line. Murray tripled in his last at-bat that scored Klingenbeck. Do you got it?
I think the big debate for me is, are you a burger guy or a hot dog guy?
I can do either.
That's what I'm thinking.
But what's your go-to?
I think you got to have some of that, some watermelon,
Okay.
some pasta, I don't know.
1-1 is in there for a strike, so 1-2 the count to Luke Murray.
Do love July 4th, though. Great baseball holiday as well.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever called a game on the 4th of July. Well, I have the answer to that. I haven't called a game on 4th of July, but I don't know if I've been to a baseball game on the 4th of July. Popped up middle of the infield, staying underneath it for out number 1, who's wearing a American flag arm sleeve on his right arm.
Next batter for the Steam.
So 1 up, 1 down, and the 9-hitter Truman Pearson will come up to the plate. Truman Pearson popped out to Cole Becker over at second base in his last at-bat. He's 0 for 8 total against Joe's pitching, as Gongora's first pitch to Pearson is a strike called. The 0-1 from Gongora. Bunt is squared, and this is popped up just off the top of the net. Straight back for strike 2. So now the count's 0-2. Pearson's going to have to battle up there. Batting .222 on the season. Winner of tonight's game will be in first place in the South Division. Joe's just a half game back, but with a win tonight, they'll be ahead of this team. The 0-2 from Gongora, high and outside.
Pearson had a great collegiate year for the University of Chicago Maroons, batting .349. 2 home runs and 16 RBI.
1 ball, 2 strikes. This one is hit hard to left field. Coming in is Valderrama, but he'll have to let it bounce. It's a 1-out single for Truman Pearson.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our beer batter.
Didn't look like Victor got the greatest read off the bat on that one. He might have been able to make a play if he had gotten a good read. But now the top of the order up to the plate, and Adam Schneider, who's 0 for 2 today for the Steam. Gongora's first pitch to Schneider is a grounded left side to Staten. Staten flips to Becker for 1. The throw back to first is not in time. So the Joes can't turn the 6-4-3 double play. But they do get out the second out of the inning on getting the lead runner, Truman Pearson, who is heading towards second. So Schneider will reach on the fielder's choice, and now Carrington Cross, one of the hottest hitters in the GLSCL, will come up to bat. Cross just 1 for 2 today. He had a single in the first inning that came off a bunt that was perfectly placed in between the pitcher and third base. 2 outs in the inning, though. Runner on first, Cross with the big cut, fouls it off. Harrison Johnson's on deck if Cross can reach. Here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th, Joe's lead 4-1. Here from Foundation Field. And game number 6 between these two teams. The 0-1 from Gongora is skied into center field. Castleman backtracking, but he will get underneath it for the 3rd out of the inning. Carrington Cross hit it hard, but Castleman was able to get to it in time prior to it going to the warning track. This team strand a runner on base, and the Joes still have a 4-1 lead as we go to the bottom half of the 5th. Harry Jackson, Sammy Sass, Leighton Banjoff due up when we come back.
At Smoothie King Fairfield, we believe in helping each guest meet their health and fitness goals. That's why our ingredients are chosen carefully, and every one of our blends is crafted purposefully so you can rule the day. We can find the perfect blend for you with whole non-GMO fruits, organic veggies, and no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. We're ready to serve you a healthy meal on the go with contactless pickup and delivery options. Visit us at 8744 Michael Lane in Fairfield, Ohio, or give us a call at 513-829-0824. Smoothie King, smoothies with a purpose.
Story Point Fairfield isn't just a place to reside. It's a place for residents to truly shine every day. Offering a diverse range of senior living services, our community is designed to suit all resident lifestyles, from highly independent seniors to those who may require day-to-day assistance. Every resident becomes a member of our community. We strive to make sure each moment of each day is something to remember. Whether you need one surface for multiple sports or a sports-specific field build, the Motts Group is here to help. Their experience ranges from professional sports clubs to educational institutions to community complexes, fueling teams with consistent, safe, and reliable fields. Contact them at 513-548-3622 to get your new turf field. Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is safe and ready for you. Have an injury of some sort? Stop by Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, located on 3035 Hamilton Mason Road. The physicians and specialists at the Tri-Health Orthopedic and Sports Institute provide a full range of orthopedic care to ensure you don't miss out on a single moment on or off the field.
Joe's fans, in need of insurance, United Heartland Insurance Agency has your back. A consolidation of a number of family-owned independent insurance agencies dating back to 1872, for years they have been protecting the assets of their clients by offering comprehensive and competitive business, personal, and life insurance products. Visit their Hamilton office at 185 North Brookwood Avenue in Hamilton, or give them a call at 513-896-5555.
The Greater Miami Valley YMCA. When communities get better, the world gets better. Discover how we positively impact the nation and how you can help us, one neighborhood at a time. The Greater Miami Valley Y, your local stop for building a healthy spirit for mind and body for all.
The Casual Pint is a community and neighborhood craft beer.
New pitcher for the Cincinnati team, it's Carson Werman. Werman is a senior out of Centra College, hometown Alexandria, Kentucky. So, Klingenbeck's day is over. 4 innings, 4 earned runs, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Jackson will lead things off, and that's a strike called. At the knees, counts 0-1 to Harry, who is 0 for 1 today. Pitch from Wehrman is outside for a ball. Carson Wehrman is making his 5th appearance for this team this summer as he throws the 1-1. Fly out to right field for Harry Jackson, 1 out. One up, 1 down, and Sammy Sass will come up to the plate. Sass is 2 for 2 today with a home run and a single. Carson Wehrman, who's on the mound, has pitched in 8 2/3, has given up 11 hits, 8 earned runs, 5 walks, 7 strikeouts. He has an 8.30 ERA for this team as he misses outside for a ball.
He hasn't pitched since June 26th. That was against the Scouts, and then he's also pitched against the Joes twice this season. So that one dives low. He had one decision against the Joes. It was a loss in the 7-1 game on June 16th. He pitched 2 innings, gave up 6 runs, all earned off 5 hits. And in the other appearance, pitched only 1 inning, did not give up a hit or earned run.
Another ball thrown way outside. It counts 3-0 to Sammy Sass with 1 out in the inning. The 3-0 is missing low. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Sammy Sass. He's aboard for the 3rd time tonight. The first 2 times he's reached tonight, he's been able to touch home plate. 1 on the 2-run homer, and then he scored on the Cole Becker RBI single in the 3rd. Leighton Banjoff also had an RBI single in the 3rd inning. He's 1 for 2 today, was able to extend his hit streak to 7 games. First pitch is roped into left field, shallow left field, and making the play on the run is Pearson. Banjoff got a lot of barrel on that ball.
Next batter, number 18, Colton.
But Truman Pearson made a nice play to get to it in time for the 2nd out of the inning. Cole Becker up to the plate. He is 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. First pitch from Weirman is in there for a strike to Becker. Becker was able to get his first home run of the summer last night in Newark when he hit one over the left field fence at Don Edwards Park to extend the lead to 4 for the Joes in the 9th inning. He grounds this one to the 3rd baseman Harrison Johnson. The long throw to first across the diamond in time. Johnson makes a nice play on the backhand play. And the Joes strand Sammy Sass on base. We go to the 6th inning. Joes still lead 4-1 here on Hamilton Joe's YouTube.
The Casual Pint is a community and neighborhood craft beer spot located in Hamilton that provides a vast selection of the best craft beers the region has to offer. They also offer a great selection of food options from appetizers to entrees, so if you just need a snack while you socialize or want to enjoy lunch or dinner, they have something that will hit the spot. Go online and order at hamilton.thecasualpint.com or go to their location located on 130 Riverfront Plaza. That is 130 Riverfront Plaza in Hamilton, Ohio. Proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
ADG Services is Hamilton and Fairfield's most trusted painting contractors, offering deck staining, sealing, and waterproofing, as well as drywall texturing and exterior and interior painting, as well as many other services. ADG Services is your way to go for all your painting needs. Visit them at 456 Sims Road in Fairfield or give them a call at 513-295-2767. ADG Services, a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes. All Wealth Federal Credit Union is committed to providing for you through convenient online banking, home and auto loans, saving accounts, checking accounts, credit cards.
Sebastian Gongora out for his 6th inning of work in tonight's game. He went 6 1/3 against the Bison last time he started a game back on June 26th last week. Harrison Johnson will lead things off, a wave and a miss to start his at-bat. Johnson with the green batting gloves representing Ohio University. And the count's 0-1. Gongora out of the windup, throws home. It's a curveball, but just doesn't break enough. High in the zone for a ball, 1-1 the count. Harrison Johnson 0 for 2 tonight. He's 4 for 19 total against the Joes this summer. And this one breaks into the strike zone. Nice breaking ball there from Gongora, and it counts 1-2. Sebastian hasn't had a strikeout since the 2nd inning, when he struck out 5 through 2 innings. The pitch on its way, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 6 for Sebastian. Johnson strikes out for the 2nd time tonight, and there's 1 out in the inning. here in the top of the 6th. Brennan Rowe will come up to bat, batting from the right side. He's wearing the red batting gloves representing the Indiana Hoosiers. And he hits this one through the left side for a base hit. So one pitch from Gongora. And Brennan Rowe was all over it on the first pitch offering. Sends it through the left side for a single. A 1-out single for Brennan Rowe. And now Corey Klingenbeck will come up to the plate. He's walked in both at-bats tonight. Steam trail by 3 runs, 4-1 is the score here at Foundation Field. Gongora from the stretch. Fastball called strike. Klingenbeck batting .324 on the season for the Steam. The 0-1 on its way. Line into left field, base hit. Back-to-back hits for the Steam. And Victor Valderrama can't field it cleanly. And a heads-up base running from Brennan Rowe. He'll get all the way to third base. It went under the glove of Victor. Wasn't able to field it cleanly. And Brennan Rowe noticed that. Was able to advance 90 feet further. And there's runners on the corners for Colin Flynn with 1 out in the inning.
Back-to-back hits Gongora's given up that are pretty much the exact same play. They were just hard-hit line drives out there into left field, so they're going to try to calm him down here. There is a force play at second, so a double play ball could potentially end the inning. But the Joes do have to keep an eye on third base and Brennan Rowe.
Colin Flynn is 0 for 2 today. His last time up, he hit one off the end of the bat that had a ton of spin on it, and Leighton Banjoff, the first baseman, was able to pick it up and underhand toss it to Sebastian, who was coming in to guard the bag. Fouls the first pitch off, out of play. Flynn is just 2 for 15 against Joe's pitching, which has been phenomenal all season long. Joes have the best team ERA, 3.55 in the GLSCL. And the 0-1 is fouled straight back. And Gongora a strike away from getting the second out of the inning. Michael Marks on deck. He too is 0 for 2 tonight. Gongora comes set on the mound. The 0-2 pitch. Sails high. We actually got a pinch hitter coming up for this team. For Michael Marks. The 1-2. It's a breaking ball. Ring him up. Called strike 3. A nice breaking ball that dove in on the hands. And Colin Flynn had nothing to do with it. He watches it go by him. Called strike 3. 2 outs in the inning. Big strikeout for Sebastian.
A big one there from Gongora. And now a guy the Joes know very well, Corey Miley out of St. Mary's College, comes in to pinch hit. He played on the Joes back in 2019 in the last GLSCL season.
Corey Miley coming to pinch hit for Michael Marks here in the top of the 6th and watches a strike go by. Nice fastball there from Sebastian. Sebastian trying to strand the runners on the corners and get out of the inning unscathed. No balls and a strike to Miley. The 0-1. Fastball outside for a ball. One the count to Miley. 2 outs in the inning. Runners on the corners. The pitch from Gongora is off the end of the bat. And over the screen, strike 2. Gongora a strike away from getting out of the inning. He has 6 strikeouts on the night. Trying to get number 7 here. Miley is batting 11 for 22 this season. Swing and a miss upstairs. Gongora strikes out Miley to end the inning. The Steam Strand runners on the corners. They can't get a run across, and the Joes still lead 4-1 as we go to the bottom half of the sixth. Due up for the Joes is Luke Arnold, Victor Valderrama, and Braden Broom when we come back here on Hamilton Joes YouTube.
All Wealth Federal Credit Union is committed to providing for you. Through convenient online banking, home and auto loans, saving accounts, checking accounts, credit cards, and more, All Wealth can provide for all of your banking needs. Located at 6 South 2nd Street in Hamilton, they can be found on the phone at 513-868-5881 or online at allwealth.org. All Wealth, supporting those who serve us.
Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery Services, in partnership with the community, is here to provide comprehensive recovery-oriented system of care and prevention. In addition, we continuously improve the quality of life of Butler County citizens through the support of addiction and mental health recovery services. Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery, a proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes. Bridgewater Falls offers guests a unique shopping experience with more than 30 shopping destinations, including Target, JCPenney, Ulta, Best Buy, Michaels, Dick's Sporting Goods, and many more. Bridgewater Falls also has a wide variety of delicious dining destinations. From burgers to pizza to sushi, experience all the flavors of Bridgewater Falls. Bridgewater Falls is located just off the Butler County Veterans Highway, Ohio 129, at the corner of Princeton Road and Bypass 4. Come experience a great shopping, dining, and services in the heart of Fairfield Township, Ohio. At Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home, we don't just care for the recently departed. We serve those who held them most dearly. Our families have known since 1935 that they can count on our honest and respectful staff to provide only the highest level of service. The kind of service that you can't get just anywhere these days. We invite you to explore our site.
Welcome back here to Foundation Field. Joes lead 4-1. Good job from Sebastian Gongora to get out of the inning without giving up a run in the top half. He gave up 2 hits, and there was runners on the corners with only 1 out. But Gongora was able to strike out Flynn Looking and then strike out Corey Miley, who came in to pitch hit for Marks to end the inning. Wehrman back on the mound. He threw a strike there to Luke Arnold, but on the prior pitch he threw a ball. So the count's 1-1 to Luke. Luke Arnold reached on an air his last at-bat. So he's 0 for 2 today. That one dives low for a ball. 2-1 the count to Luke. Arnold did not have an at-bat for the Wright State Raiders this past spring, but has had many this summer thus far. Fouls this one off the end of the bat. Off the screen, and the count's 2-2. Carson Wehrman came into the inning, last inning, and was able to get the Joes out in 4 batters, gave up a walk to Sammy Sass. The count is full to Luke Arnold. Wehrman out of the windup, the payoff, outside, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on. Luke Arnold works the walk. Wehrman's second walk, and just 5 batters faced. Now Victor Valderrama will come up to bat for the Joes. Victor is 0 for 2 today. Wehrman comes set on the right side of the rubber, delivers home outside. Wehrman struggling to find the strike zone. He's been a little bit all over. Dangles his right arm with the baseball in his right hand. Lasered in to the signal from Corey Klingenbeck. Now sets, now will throw over to first, but it skipped into the stomach of Luke Murray. Kept it in front of him. Murray did a good job to not allow that one to get by. Keep Arnold at first base. The count's 1-0 to Victor Valderrama. The pitch from Wehrman is low, and Corey Klingenbeck has to keep it in front. 2-0 the count. Weirman really struggling to find the strike zone. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch is at the shins, ball 3.
There's a pitcher warming up in the steam pen. That's Chase Popplewell, sophomore southpaw to Charleston.
The 3-0 is at the belt, called strike. And the count's 3-1. So get me over a strike there from Weirman. 3-1 the count to Victor Valderrama. The pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. Victor reaches, and it's back-to-back walks to start this bottom of the 6th inning for the Joe's Bats.
Number 11, Braden Broom.
Braden Broom will come up to the plate, and we're going to have a mound visit before we have Broom bat. Braden's 0 for 2 today, with 2 strikeouts. He's the 8th man in the lineup for the Joes tonight in the DH spot.
Around the GLSCL, the Jazz and Scouts are now tied up at 3. And the Ohio Marlins, their lead stays at 2, but it's now 4-2 in the top of the 5th from Don Edwards Park. I know, Sam, we don't normally talk about the North Division because it's almost a separate entity in this 2021 season with no cross-divisional play until the playoffs, but the Sandusky Bay Ice Haulers, they are up 7-1 on the Galleon Graders right now in the top of the 5th inning. They are on a 13-game win streak. They have won 20 of their last 21 games. I mean, that is unprecedented.
Yeah. They are playing some really good baseball out there in Sandusky. I think their win streak might be more than 13, Luke. Yep, no, you're right. You got it. 13, but yeah, their last 10, 10-0.
Yeah, they're looking to win 21 of 22.
They just can't lose. Winner in tonight's game will extend their win streak to 5 as both teams are on a 4-game win streak. First pitch to Broom is in the turf. The throw to third is in time. Luke Arnold, I think, came off the bag, and he is out trying to advance to third. So that's a killer for the Joes because you get runners on first and second. Weirman just couldn't throw a strike. And then on the first pitch to Broom, it gets away, but Klingenbeck able to do a good job to pick it up and gun down Arnold. So 1 out in the inning. The count is actually 1-1. Swing and a miss. And Broom's down in the count 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Broom already with 2 strikeouts today. Trying to get a piece of the ball, but he can't do so. He strikes out for the 3rd time. Or he doesn't, actually. That was only strike 2, so 1-2 the count now. To Braden Broom with 1 out in the inning. The pitch from Weirman dives low at the feet. The count's even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Victor Valderrama is over there at first. He walked. Luke Arnold walked to lead off things, but was gunned down trying to get to third base. The pitch from Weirman is going to get by Corey Klingenbeck, and Victor Valderrama will get in there easily over there at second base. And the count is now full to Braden Broom. Weirman trying to avoid walking the 3rd straight batter of the inning. Three-two the count, 1 out. Runner on second base, that's Victor Valderrama. The payoff pitch, swing and a miss. And Braden Broom strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. Now it's up to the 9-hitter Garrett Staten to try to score Victor Valderrama over there at second base. Staten is 0 for 2 today. Came into today's game with a .306 average. 13 RBIs, which is a team best. Trying to add to that total here. 2 outs in the inning. Carson Weirman's pitch way outside for a ball. Staten 6 for 11 against the Steam this season. The 1-0 from Wehrman is a little bloop single, and that's going to get down base hit. Victor Valderrama will score easily. The throw will get cut off. Staten will hold off at first base. It's a 2-out RBI single for the Joes. They lead by 4.
A nice piece of hitting there from Staten. That one was a bit in on the hands, but he just pushed it straight into center field, and it got down. And Staten continues to be good at the plate this year. His average was up above 300, and now he is 1 for 3 today.
And that might be the end of Carson Wehrman's day. Another mound visit, the second time in the inning. He walked the first 2 guys, but Luke Arnold was out going to third, trying to steal third, and then Braden Broom struck out for the second out of the inning, and then Staten got that clutch 2-out RBI single to give the Joes a 5-1 lead here at Foundation Field. We have a new pitcher on the mound. When we come back, we'll let you know who it is, and we'll let you know his stat line. You're listening to Hamilton Joes Baseball on YouTube.
Carefree Heating and Cooling is an AC service in Hamilton, Ohio you can trust. When you are looking for a quick AC repair in Hamilton, Ohio, turn to the professionals at Carefree Heating and Cooling. With a name for completing the work correctly the first time, you can rely on our quality service to get your AC system working like it should. When you need air conditioning fast, call us at 513-268-5164, or you can also contact us online at carefreeheatingandcoolingco.com.
Joe's fans, Chatterbox Sports is your home for high school sports all across Butler County. For live events, exclusive interviews, podcasts, photos, and more, visit chatterboxsports.com. Also follow them on Twitter and Instagram at CBoxSports.
For over 130 years, Coca-Cola has been guided by a spirit of creativity, innovation, collaboration, and love of community. The next time you come to Foundation Field to watch a Hamilton Joes game, do yourself a favor and get yourself an ice-cold Coke. Coca-Cola, proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Are you switching or looking for a new bank? First Financial Bank is the perfect fit because they put you first. Their 3 goals is to stay flexible to serve your needs, invest in the community financially and personally, and they tailor their services to your needs. First Financial Bank. When it comes to managing your money, they make it easy, fast, and secure.
New pitcher for the Cincinnati Steam is Chase Popplewell. Carson Wehrman goes in inning and 2/3. Runner on the move. That's Staten. The throw down to second is in time. Corey Klingenbeck gets another guy caught stealing. And that's the final out of the inning. We go to the 7th. Joes add to their lead. They lead 5-1. You're listening to Hamilton Joes Baseball here on YouTube.
Come curious and leave inspired. The Fitton Center for Creative Arts isn't just a building, it's an experience. We are a non-profit community arts organization that has been a part of the Hamilton community for over 20 years. Visit us soon to see what we have to offer. Learn something new in one of our art classes or workshops that are open to students of all ages. Be enthralled by extraordinary musicians, actors, and dancers at one of our live performances. Stroll through our remarkable art galleries or reserve one of our diverse venues for your special event. Become a part of the Fitton Center and redefine the way you experience the arts in Hamilton.
Kettering Health Hamilton at Fort Hamilton Hospital, founded in 1929, is dedicated to providing Butler County with community-focused health care. With skilled specialists and cutting-edge technology, they feature advanced wound care, emergency care with a Level 3 trauma center, heart and vascular care, maternity care, and orthopedics and joint replacement. Visit them at 630 Eaton Avenue in Hamilton or give them a call at 513-867-2000 for all of your healthcare needs.
4-Star Mechanical is your one-stop shop for all things heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration. With over 100 combined years of industry-specific experience, they're equipped with the design and job site knowledge to complete every project from concept to routine maintenance. Call them at 513-737-1008. If you're looking for an industry leader in all things related to window,
Sebastian Gongora back on the mound for the Hamilton Joes here in the 7th inning. 5-1 the score. Here at Foundation Field, the pitch from Gongora is up high to Luke Murray, who had a triple back in the 2nd inning that scored the only run for the Steam tonight. Gongora, the southpaw, fires home. It's a nice breaking ball that just dives in the strike zone at the last second. And it counts 1-1. The 1-1 from Gongora skips in front of home plate. Ball 2. Murray just got his 4th hit of the season when he got that triple back in the 2nd inning. So he's 4 for 30 on the year. The 2-1. Fought off to the backstop and counts 2-2 to Luke Murray. On deck is Truman Pearson. He's 1 for 2 today. And it'll be the top of the order. And Adam Schneider, who will be the 3rd man to bat in the inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. The pitch from Gongora, it's a breaking ball, but doesn't break at all. Misses outside, and the count runs full. The Steam have only got one guy to lead things off and get on base, and that's number 2 after the leadoff walk. Second time in tonight's game, the Steam get the leadoff man on. And now it's the 9-hitter Luke Murray up to the plate. And Ryan Finnerty's going to go chat with Gongora on the mound. We have a pitcher throwing in the pen out in the Joe's pen. It's a left-handed thrower. And I think it actually might be the new guy that just showed up today.
Trevor House.
Oh, is it Trevor House?
Is it Trevor House?
I don't think so.
It is not. I'm just looking at the roster here. Going down through our list of lefties. So we still can't see who that is out there in left. But Gongora's going to stay in the game anyway for now.
I think it might be Zach Dugan. Just showed up today. Out of Thomas More University. Not sure if it's him over there, but he's a new left-handed thrower. Is joining the pitching for the Joes this season. All right, after the mound visit, the first pitch from Gongora in there for a strike to Truman Pearson. Luke Murray is on first base. He led things off with a walk. Joes lead by 4 runs. Gongora from the stretch delivers home. It's a jam shot, and Staten will back up a couple feet on the edge of the grass and will make the catch for 1 out.
Ladies and gentlemen, how thirsty are you?
So now, the top of the order for the Steam. Adam Schneider will come up to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. He came into the game batting an even .300. He came into the day batting an even .300, but he's hitless tonight, and he watches a strike go by. On the count to the top of the order. Schneider, ground ball. Becker fields, will take it himself, steps on the bag, throws a C to first in time. 4-3 double play. Cole Becker doing a good job to just step on the bag and throw a seed over to Leighton Banjoff at first. And it's an inning-ending double play. Joes still lead 5-1. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's time to stretch here in Hamilton. We'll be right back. When we come back, due up for the Joes is the top of the order. Logan Kelsman, Harry Jackson, and Sammy Sass.
If you're looking for an industry leader in all things related to windows and doors, look no further than L.E. Schofield Window and Door Co. With over 7 decades of experience in providing window and door repair and replacement services, as well as glass, screens, and other products, you can count on them to get the job done right the first time around. Call them today at 513-863-8932.
Woman-owned and family-operated, M&G Body Shop has a honest and dependable staff that has over 30 years of experience bringing cars back to life. M&G Body Shop can get your car back safely on the road, providing a wide variety of services including bodywork, frame adjustment, painting, total loss evaluation, window and glass repair, collision repair, alignment, insurance claim reports, and paintless dent repair, and more. Visit M&G Body Shop at 12018 Hamilton Avenue in Cincinnati or call them up at 513-851-9056.
Are your clothes still dirty after going through the wash? Is your fridge failing to keep things cold? Pate Appliance Service offers superior home appliance repair in Hamilton, Ohio, so you can get on with your day-to-day activities. They are a family-owned company offering fast and reliable appliance repairs. Their skilled service technicians work on a wide variety of brands and home appliances, providing quality repairs on everything.
Top of the order here for the Joes. Chase Popplewell is on the mound for the Steam. He was able to he came in, just threw one pitch, and it was Garrett Staten who was caught stealing, trying to get to second base. The 1-0 to Castleman's a breaking ball. Up high, ball 2. Popplewell making his 8th appearance out of the pen. Hasn't started a game for this team. Has a 3.24 ERA in 8 1/3 innings pitched. The left-handed thrower delivers home, low and in. And 3 straight balls thrown to Logan Castleman. Chase Popplewell trying to find a strike zone here. The 3-0 on its way. That one's in the strike zone. Logan Castleman is 0 for 2 today. He's on an 8-game hit streak. This might be his last chance to extend that hit streak to 9. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. The count's full. So Popplewell, after throwing 3 straight balls, has fought back to throw 2 straight strikes, and the count is 3-2 with nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. The payoff pitch. Runs inside, ball 4, and Castleman will reach base for the second time tonight. He has his second walk of the evening. It's a leadoff walk for the Joes, and Harry Jackson will come up to the plate. Jackson is also hitless. He's gotten a hit in 14 of the 16 games he's played in. He walked back in the first inning, came around to score, but he's been retired 2 straight times since. Popplewell sets on the mound, delivers home. That misses high at the letters, ball 1.
Sam, I want to take you back way pre-coronavirus days to ancient times, it seems, back in 2020. Harry Jackson, in his first collegiate game, I learned today, as that one runs inside, went 4 for 5 and hit for the cycle. It was the first cycle in Lord's program history.
That's one way to start your collegiate career.
He's been a contact guy all year for the Joes, and we talked to him about how he mostly hits singles. We said, is that normal what you do? And he said, no, he hits a lot of extra base hits at Lord's, and clearly he does. He hit for the cycle. Just found that
nice tidbit.
Anecdote today.
Yeah. Nice tidbit. And he's ahead in the count, too. Corey Klingenbeck went to go chat with Chase Popplewell on the mound for a brief moment. Popplewell really struggling to find the strike zone. He's thrown 6 balls and only 2 strikes this inning. And Harry Jackson goes maybe chasing in a ball low in the zone. Fouls it off, and the count's 2-1. Sammy Sass on deck. He's reached base on all 3 at-bats tonight. He's 2 for 2 with a home run, single, and then also has a walk as well. 2 balls and a strike to Harry Jackson. Long pause on the mound from Popplewell. Still waiting, still waiting. Now he'll throw home. Swing and a miss. So now the count's 2-2 to Harry Jackson. Popplewell, the southpaw, comes set with his right foot in front of his left. Now throws home. The 3-2, or 2-2, is popped up out of play. We'll do it again. Castleman has only been caught stealing once this season. The count's 2-2. The pitch from Popplewell. It's a curveball, and Harry Jackson at the last moment able to get a piece of that baseball and foul it off, as it was probably going to curl into the strike zone. He stays alive, and the count remains 2-2. We'll do it again for the third time. Popplewell's pitch is off the end of the bat. Foul. A little squibber straight back. And the count stays at 2-2. Logan Castleman is over there at first for the Joes. He walked on 5 pitches. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Popplewell is lined up the middle, base hit. Harry Jackson doing Harry Jackson things, and that's getting a single. Make it 15 of 17 games this summer. Harry Jackson has recorded a hit. And now Popplewell will probably have to face one of the scariest hitters in the Joes lineup right now, Sammy Sass. With runners on first and second and nobody out, the Joes have a chance to blow this one open here in the bottom of the 7th. Sass crushed one over the left center field fence, probably around like 390 feet, over on Klingenbeck, who pitched in the first inning. Watches the strike go by outside corner. And then he singled back in the 3rd, came around to score as well, and then walked in the 5th. 2 for 2 on the day is Sass. The count's 0-1. Popplewell sets. We'll look over at second at Castleman, who leads off about 3 steps or so. The pitch on its way, and this one off the end of the bat. It's going to be foul towards the Steam dugout on the right side. So, last time we seen an 0-2 count for Sammy Sass, it was last night. And Sass delivered with a huge single. Joes were down their final strike of the game. Sammy Sass singled to score the tying run and go-ahead run. This time, Popplewell will lift up his right knee and will step off. The count's 0-2 to Sammy Sass, who's on a 8-game hit streak after extending that tonight with a hit. No balls, 2 strikes. Popplewell sets at the neck, now throws home. Swing and a miss. And Sass strikes out for the first out of the inning. One out now, and now the cleanup hitter, Leighton Banjoff, will come up to bat. Leighton had an RBI single back in the 3rd inning. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Out of Nebraska, over there in Lincoln. Team made the regionals. The Big Ten champs were placed in the number 1 team in the country, Arkansas's regional. Popplewell will step off, but kept the ball in his left hand. Did not throw over to second base. Chase Popplewell throws the first pitch offering to Banjoff, and that one's in the turf, and Klingenbeck able to do a good job to gobble it up in front of him. Popplewell out of University of Charleston. He's a sophomore, hometown, Mason, Ohio. Just east of Hamilton. The 1-0. Catches the inside corner for a strike.
He'll be teammates there next year with Evan Ulrich, who just announced he'll be transferring to Charleston to play catcher next year.
Evan Ulrich's been having a hot bat as well. He was hitless yesterday and got the day off today. The 1-1 skips in the turf once again. The count's 2-1 now. Castleman's on second. He walked, and Harry Jackson's on first. He singled up the middle. Now Banjoff's up at the plate. The count's 2-1. The pitch from Popplewell. Low and in. Ball 3. So Popplewell, if he throws another ball, he'll walk him loaded. For Cole Becker, who is on deck. Becker is 2 for 3 today. Had a home run in yesterday's game in the 9th inning. The 3-1 from Popplewell. Fouled off. Popped up and out of play. The count runs full to Leighton. See if the runners will be on the move. There's only 1 out in the inning. but you got speed on the base paths. The 3-2, runner stay put. This one is lined right at the second baseman. He dropped it. Smart play. And he's going to throw it over to third to Harrison Johnson, and Castleman's going to be caught. So that is a very smart play there from Carrington Cross. A line drive, you let it just go to the turf. Stepped on second to get the force out, and then Castleman was caught in between second and third. That's just a heads-up play that you don't see very often, but Carrington Cross, one of the best players in the GLSCO, with a very smart play, and gets the double play to end the inning. We go to the 8th. Joe's still lead 5-1 here at Foundation Field.
From dishwashers to microwaves, go to their location at 780 South Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard or contact them at 513-285-3519.
Pfefferly Tire and Auto is your car's home for all of its needs. Whether you just need a quick oil change, a repair, or you're in the market for new tires, Pfefferly will get it done with professionalism and honesty. And with convenient locations in both Fairfield and Hamilton, there's always a place nearby.
Planet Fitness strives to create a workout environment where everyone feels accepted and respected. That's why at Planet Fitness Hamilton, Ohio, we take care to make sure our club is clean and welcoming, our staff is friendly, and our certified trainers are ready to help. Whether you're a first-time gym user or a fitness veteran, you'll always have a home in our judgment-free zone.
Queen City Hospice is your local, independently owned and operated center that is dedicated to providing patient-centered care and support to residents of the greater Cincinnati area in whatever place they call home. We understand that our staff is the most important aspect of our organization, and that is why we hire only the most qualified and compassionate individuals in the industry. This is why our care is second to none.
Get ready, Joe's fans. Raising Cane's is coming to Hamilton. Opening June 29th at 1479 Main Street, you can enjoy the world-famous flavor of Raising Cane's chicken fingers. Can't wait? Head down to Fairfield, where there's a Cane's located at 5120 Dixie Highway that can satisfy all your cravings right now. Raising Cane's is a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Hungry Joe's fans, stop by Richard's Pizza before, during, or after the Hamilton Joes game. Order a pizza that was voted #1 best pizza in Butler County, or order one of their famous Italian steak sandwiches at Richard's Pizza, located on 417 Main Street. You can order online or stop by Richard's Pizza for your next delicious meal.
The Robinson Fence Company of Hamilton has been serving the community for over 27 years. Receiving an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, they have been Hamilton's top choice for gating and fencing needs. Give them a visit at 1635 Howell Avenue in Hamilton, or give them a call at 513-867-0080.
New pitcher for the Joes, it's Zach Dugan. Just arrived today, and he'll get his Joes debut here in the top of the 8th inning. Joes have a 4-run lead, but Dugan's going to have to go through the heart of the order. Carrington Cross, Harrison Johnson, and Brennan Rowe due up here in the 8th for the Steam.
Zach Dugan's making his first appearance for the Joes. As Sam mentioned, he just arrived today. Appeared in 4 games at Thomas More University, just over the Kentucky border near Cincinnati. And in those games, he pitched 10 in the 3rd innings, gave up 10 hits, 4 runs, all of them were earned, striking out 8 while walking 2, with an ERA of 3.48.
The left-handed thrower delivers. Chopper over to Luke Arnold, who fields it on a hop throw across the diamond in time. 1 pitch, 1 out to probably the best hitter on the Cincinnati Steam and one of the hottest hitters in the league. So, good start for Zach Dugan, able to get Carrington Cross out. And now Harrison Johnson will come up to the plate. Or actually, I think we have a pinch hitter.
Your next batter, number 10, Matt Dietering.
Matt Dietering. That is a Joes player.
Brian Pena.
It's Brian Pena, who will be batting for the Cincinnati Steam. Dugan will step off. So Pena will bat for Harrison Johnson here in the top of the 8th. The pitch from Dugan is fouled backwards to the backstop. Brian Pena batting 182 on the season. Harrison Johnson's day, he went 0 for 3. The count's 0-1. Pitch from Dugan, way outside for a ball.
Check that, ladies and gentlemen. Number 10 is Brian Pena for the Steam.
So now the count's 1-1 with 1 out in the inning. Sebastian Gongora goes 7 innings, gave up 1 earned run, 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Another great outing from Sebastian Gongora. And nice pitch there from Dugan. Off-speed pitch that catches the outside corner. He paints the black, and the count's 1-2 to Brian Pena, who's batting from the right side. Rests the bat on his right shoulder. It comes out. The 1-2 pitch is skied into deep left center field, and that is going to be caught by Victor Valderrama. He cuts it off before it goes up to the gap, and that's the second out of the inning. I thought that was going to split the gap and maybe get to the fence for a double, but Victor Valderrama able to track that one down for the second out here in the 8th.
Yeah, Vic did not have great reaction on Corey Klingenbeck's single a couple of innings ago, but that one he was on full sprint as soon as it came off the bat, was able to get under it and make a nice catch.
Zach Dugan trying to go 1-2-3 here in the 8th against the heart of the order of the Steam. The count's 1-0 to Brennan Rowe. Pitch on its way, lined foul. And out of play. Brennan Rowe is 1 for 3 today, singled in his last at-bat, but was stranded on third base. The Steam have stranded 6 base runners tonight. They have 5 hits total. But only 1 run that came in the second inning. Sammy Sass is going to go chat with Zach Dugan. Obviously, this is the first time Sass has ever caught Dugan, so probably just trying to get on the same page on what kind of pitch types he has and what kind of signals will be delivered. Sass will trot back behind home plate in his green and yellow Wright State catcher's gear. And we'll resume. Brennan Rowe has the count 1-1. Zach Dugan, the southpaw pitcher, trying to get a 1-2-3 inning here in his Hamilton Joe's debut. The pitch on its way is once again fouled off on the right side. And the count's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 8th inning, Joe's lead by 4 runs. The 1-2 from Dugan. It's a breaking ball, but once again fought off in the same spot down the right side. So Brennan Rowe is battling up there at the plate. He's 4 for 15 against Joe's pitching this summer. Brennan Rowe out of Indiana University. He has those Adidas red gloves on both hands. The 1-2 is popped up, and this one just going to get out of play over our heads as well. Very good crowd on hand on a perfect night for some baseball here on July 3rd. Tomorrow should be another exciting evening, 4th of July. Try to watch some baseball and then fireworks after the game as well. The 1-2 from Dugan misses outside for a ball. And the count's now 2-2. On deck is Corey Klingenbeck. He'll bat if Brennan Rowe can reach. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 8th. Dugan sets, kicks, fires, ground ball right side. Cole Becker will field it to his left and throw to Banjoff at first base for the 3rd out of the inning. The Steam are down in order. 1-2-3. Zach Dugan with a good start to his Joe's debut. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Joe's still lead by 4 runs. 5-1 the score here from Foundation Field.
At Smoothie King Fairfield, we believe in helping each guest meet their health and fitness goals. That's why our ingredients are chosen carefully, and every one of our blends is crafted purposefully so you can rule the day. We can find the perfect blend for you with whole non-GMO fruits, organic veggies, and no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. We're ready to serve you a healthy meal on the go with contactless pickup and delivery options. Visit us at 8744 Michael Lane in Fairfield, Ohio, or give us a call at 513-829-0824. Smoothie King, smoothies with a purpose.
Story Point Fairfield isn't just a place to reside. It's a place for residents to truly shine every day. Offering a diverse range of senior living services, our community is designed to suit all resident lifestyles, from highly independent seniors to those who may require day-to-day assistance. Every resident becomes a member of our community. We strive to make sure each moment of each day is something to remember. Whether you need one surface for multiple sports or a sports-specific field build, the Motts Group is here to help. Their experience ranges from professional sports clubs to educational institutions to community complexes, fueling teams with consistent, safe, and reliable fields. Contact them at 513-548-3622 to get your new turf field. Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is safe and ready for you. Have an injury of some sort? Stop by Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, located on 3035 Hamilton Mason Road. The physicians and specialists at the Tri-Health Orthopedic and Sports Institute provide a full range of orthopedic care to ensure you don't miss out on a single moment on or off the field.
Joe's fans, in need of insurance, United Heartland Insurance Agency has your back. A consolidation of a number of family-owned independent insurance agencies dating back to 1872, for years they have been protecting the assets of their clients by offering comprehensive and competitive business, personal, and life insurance products. Visit their Hamilton office at 185 North Brookwood Avenue in Hamilton, or give them a call at 513-896-5555.
We have a new pitcher for the Cincinnati team. It's Cade Spikes. Spikes will come in for Chase Popplewell. Popplewell went an inning and a third, did not give up a run, gave up one hit, struck out one, and walked one. Spikes, the fourth pitcher for this team tonight. Cole Becker will lead things off for the Joes.
Spikes has played in one game against the Joes. It was the last outing that these teams had back on Sunday in the 13-11 Steam victory. He pitched one inning, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned, walking 2 and not striking out any in a complete inning. That's his only appearance against the Joes this year.
Swinging a pop-up left side. Third baseman is there. It was a new third baseman. That's number 20 for this team. Get a number. That's Tyler Wagner, who's over there at third base now, after Brian Pena came in to pinch hit for
Harrison
Johnson. So Pena looks like he's in left field. Luke Arnold will step up to the plate, watches the ball below the knees go by. So the count's 1-0. The pitch from Spikes is lined up the middle, but right at the center fielder. Arnold hit that one hard, and unfortunate for Luke because that was right at the center fielder. I don't think that's Adam Schneider over there. I think that might be Pearson. Not sure. We don't get anything relayed to us from the field, so whoever it was hit hard and right at the center fielder for the Steam. 2 outs in the inning. Victor Valderrama will bat after Becker popped up and Arnold lined it out to center field for 2 outs. First pitch rides up and in. The 2-0 popped up and out of play. Victor Valderrama is 0 for 2 today. He walked in his last at-bat, came around to score for the Joes to get their 5th run of tonight's game. Cade Spikes pitch, and that hits square on the back of Victor. And Victor will be aboard with 2 outs. Hit him on the number 5 on the back of Valderrama's jersey, and he'll reach.
Your next batter.
And we have a new pinch hitter. It's going to be Eric Roberts. We saw him pitch the other night. He's actually a two-way player for the Joes, and he'll get his first at-bat for the Joes this summer, pinch hitting for Braden Broom. The Joes really don't have many left-handed bats, so it was nice to add Eric Roberts to not only the pitching staff, but also can hit as well. Batted more than he pitched this past year at Evansville.
He's also the only Joe's pitcher who can hit. We've seen some other teams around the GLSCL, the Richmond Jazz, come to mind when you think of guys who can pitch and hit, but the Joes have their first in Eric Roberts.
So this is Eric Roberts' first at-bat of the summer. Lines one out of play, and that's going to hit a car, unfortunately, for many of the fans as they stand up and look over there in the parking lot to make sure it wasn't their car. The count is 2-1 to Eric Roberts, the left-handed batter out of Evansville. The pitch on its way, just inside. It's a fastball that misses off the plate inside, and the count's 3-1. So Spike's got the first two guys out quickly, but has since hit Victor Valderrama, and now is down in the count 3-1 to Eric Roberts. And he'll step off, throw over to first, is not in time on the pickoff attempt. Braden Broom, he went 0 for 3 today with 3 strikeouts. Eric Roberts in the batter's box, the 3-1. A ground ball right side to Carrington Cross. He'll field, he'll flip over to first for the third out of the inning. 4-3 put out to end the 8th inning here at Foundation Field. The Joes 3 outs away from securing first place in the South Division and winning their 5th straight game. We'll be right back. When we come back, Joe's looking to get the last 3 outs in tonight's game here on Hamilton Joe's YouTube.
The Greater Miami Valley YMCA. When communities get better, the world gets better. Discover how we positively impact the nation and how you can help us, one neighborhood at a time. The Greater Miami Valley Y, your local stop for building a healthy spirit for mind and body for all.
The Casual Pint is a community and neighborhood craft beer spot located in Hamilton that provides a vast selection of the best craft beers the region has to offer. They also offer a great selection of food options from appetizers to entrees, so if you just need a snack while you socialize or want to enjoy lunch or dinner, they have something that will hit the spot. Go online and order at hamilton.thecasualpint.com or go to their location located on 130 Riverfront Plaza. That is 130 Riverfront Plaza in Hamilton, Ohio. Proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
ADG Services is Hamilton.
Tonight's
and
nonprofit
Fairfield's
of the game
trusted
is
painting
Christ
contractor,
Hospital Health Network's
offering deck
Transplant
staining,
Center.
Sealing, and water.
The Christ Hospital Health Network has been caring for the greater Cincinnati community for more than 130 years and has locations all around the tri-state. According to U.S. News and World Report, the Christ Hospital is nationally ranked in the top 10% of hospitals for high-performing nephrology care. Learn more at our website, www.thechristhospital.com. 11 strikeouts tonight will support the work of this terrific organization. Let's go, Joes. Joes have 7 strikeouts, but you never know. You could get a drop third strike and a guy reaches. You can get a 4-strikeout inning, but very rare that happens.
We'll see.
I'd rather just get 3 outs, even though it'd be awesome to support the nonprofit of today's game. Corey Klingenbeck, the catcher for this team, will lead things off here in the top of the 9th. Zach Dugan trying to shut the door here for the Joes and give the Joes the 17th win of the season. The left-handed thrower delivers home. That one dives low and inside. Dugan retired the steam in order in the 8th. 1-2-3 against probably the best 3 hitters in the steam lineup. 1 ball and a strike, or 1 ball and no strikes, and make it a strike now after the foul ball. And the count's even at 1. Klingenbeck is 1 for 1 today. Has reached base on all 3 at-bats. He's walked twice. Dugan trying to retire him for the first time tonight. 1-1 the count. Nobody out here in the top of the 9th inning. 5-1 the score. The pitch from Dugan. It's a breaking ball, swing and a miss. 1-2 the count now. Dugan looking for his first strikeout for the Joes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Corey Klingenbeck. Dugan sets, fires, swing and a miss. It was low and outside, and Klingenbeck goes chasing. Strikeout number 1 for Dugan's night. He's retired 4 straight in the 4 batters he's faced, and there's 1 out here in the 9th. Colin Flynn will come up to bat. Flynn is 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking. Dugan eyeing on the signal from Sass, gets it, sets, delivers. Another breaking ball. That's a beauty in there for a strike. Oh, 0-1 the count to Colin Flynn, who's 2 for 16 against Joe's pitching this summer. Dugan throws up in the zone, fouled off, straight back, and the count is 0-2. Michael Marks is on deck, or actually, it's Miley, Corey Miley, who pinch hit for Marks back in the 6th inning. No balls, 2 strikes. Dugan looking for strikeout number 2, but this one is outside for a ball. Now the count's 1-2. With the win, the Joes will be in first place in the South Division and win their 5th straight game. They need 2 more outs. They have a 4-run cushion here in the 9th. The 1-2. Lined hard to the shortstop, Garrett Staten. He fields it on a hop, but it's going to trickle away from him. We'll wait on the official ruling there. It's going to be a base hit for Colin Flynn, his first of the night. Staten almost made a very nice play over there at short, grabbing some beads on the turf in frustration, throwing them back down. It was hit hard, and Staten just couldn't field it cleanly. He almost did. So now a runner on for the Steam here in the 9th. And Corey Miley will come up to bat. Miley will hit one down the left field line. Fair ball, and Victor Valderrama will play down 1 hop. Back-to-back hits for the Steam. They're not going down quietly here in the 9th inning. And now the 8-hitter Luke Murray will come up to bat. Corey Miley is now 12 for 24 on the season for the Steam. 500 average. 8-9 hitters coming up. The 8-hitter Luke Murray is up in the batter's box. He's 1 for 2 today with the triple. First pitch from Dugan. It's a nice slider in there for a strike. Nothing a right-handed hitter could do about that. When it starts breaking outside the zone and then breaks in, probably the last 4 feet to home plate. And the count's 0-1. Dugan sets, looks over at second a couple times, now looks home, throws home, and this one a little squibber, but it's actually off of Luke Murray's leg. So the ball is deemed dead, and the count's 0-2. Dugan will get a new baseball. (5-1) the score. The Joes and Steam are even in hits at 7, but the Joes have 4 more runs than the Steam do. And the Joes trying to beat the Steam for the 4th time this season. No balls, 2 strikes to Luke Murray. Dugan sets, kicks, throws outside, and Sass has had to move to his right and stab at it before it went by him. The count's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning. Runners on first and second for the Steam. The pitch is a breaking ball that just misses below the knees. That one was close. It was a nice breaking ball from Dugan, but Ron Black doesn't ring up Murray. And the count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The southpaw sets, trying to get his second strikeout of today's game. The pitch on its way dives low, and the count is full. If Dugan walks Murray, they would be loaded, and the tying run would come up to the plate. Three-2 the count with 1 out. Big pitch upcoming here from Dugan. The payoff on its way. Just inside ball 4. And they are loaded, and the tying run is up to the plate for the Steam. First walk given up from Dugan. They're loaded with 1 out here in the 9th inning. And it's a pinch hitter for Truman Pearson. It's Tyler Wagner. Wagner making his first at-bat of the night. Nice curveball from Dugan in there for a strike looking. Wagner batting .267 on the season for the Steam. The count's 0-1. The pitch from Dugan on its way outside for a ball. Wagner represents the tying run up at the plate right now. On deck is the top of the order, Adam Schneider. 1 ball and a strike with 1 out. The pitch from Dugan, high and in, ball 2. Dugan got the Steam in order in the 8th, 1-2-3. But is struggling here in the 9th to try to shut the door. The count's 2-1 with 1 out. The 2-1 on its way. Outside corner, good pitch there from Dugan. And Dugan's a strike away from out number 2. He struck out Klingenbeck to lead off the inning. But then Flynn singled, Miley singled, and then Murray walked. And they're all on base right now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The 2-2. Swing and a miss! Tyler Wagner goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. Big pitch there from Dugan. Threw it right by him. And on the top of the order, Adam Schneider up to the plate.
Next up for the Steam, number 21, Adam Schneider.
Schneider is 0 for 4 today. And a nice breaking ball. Man, that's a beauty from Dugan. Dugan's really thrown that breaking ball well tonight. He's froze left-handed hitters. No balls and a strike to Schneider. The left-handed batter watches us. Ooh, wow. Another curveball that just missed inside. Schneider almost watched another curveball go in for a strike, but instead the count's 1-1. Bases loaded for the Steam with 2 outs here in the 9th. The pitch is low. Ron Black tightening the strike zone here in the 9th inning. The count's 2-1 to Adam Schneider. He is 4 for 11 on the season against the Joes. Dugan, the left-handed thrower, sets, kicks, fires, and this is chopped. Nope, it's going to be off of Schneider's foot. And the count is 2-2. Dugan, 1 strike away from slamming the door shut and giving the Joes their 17th win of the season and moving them into first place. Schneider and the Cincinnati Steam down to their final strike. Bases are juiced for the Steam, though. And the tying run is at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. The pitch from Dugan. Upstairs, ball 3. And the count runs full. So runners will be on the move, with the count being 3-2 and there being 2 outs. Lefty on lefty matchup. Dugan gets the call from Sammy Sass. Sets at the letters. Now throws home. The 3-2 fouled off, and we will do it again. All three runners were moving as they should. Zach Breeden is warming up in the Joe's pen just in case things might get out of hand, but Dugan is a strike away from giving the Joes a victory tonight. 3-2 the count, 2 outs. Fans clapping in attendance here. The payoff is lined into center field. Castleman is there. He makes the catch. The Steam leave them loaded. Schneider hit it hard, but right at Castleman. And the Joes win 5-1, win number 17 of the season. They've won 5 straight, and they are now in first place in the South Division after beating the Steam tonight.
A great week from the Joes. 5 games, 5 wins. And they find themselves now in a well-deserved first place. And a good team win here tonight. The pitching only gives up 1 run, and they actually had some run support in multiple innings. The Joes put up 2 in the first and third, and then they put up 1 more in the 6th. And they win it here 5-1. Great team win from the Joes to put them into first place. And they'll look to now extend their lead tomorrow against the Richmond Jazz. Should be a fun one on the 4th of July at Foundation Field.
The Joes will look to have a perfect week, 6-0. They'll have a chance to do it tomorrow night, 4th of July. Should be a fun evening here at Foundation Field. Try to get out here at Foundation Field, watch some great baseball, cheer on your Hamilton Joes, and then watch fireworks afterwards. There's some fireworks actually booming out in the distance in left center field and also in left field. They're all over the place here in Hamilton, and we hope to see you tomorrow night. We are going to get Sammy Sass for another interview. Let's talk to him about last night's game, and we'll also talk about tonight's game where he had a home run as well. So, Joes win 5-1. Don't go away. We'll have an interview with Sammy Sass for the second time this season and the second time this week. So you're listening to Hamilton Joes Baseball here on YouTube.
ADG Services is Hamilton and Fairfield's most trusted painting contractors, offering deck staining, sealing, and waterproofing, as well as drywall texturing and exterior and interior painting, as well as many other services. ADG Services is your way to go for all your painting needs. Visit them at 456 Sims Road in Fairfield or give them a call at 513-295-2767. ADG Services, a proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes. All Wealth Federal Credit Union is committed to providing for you. Through convenient online banking, home and auto loans, saving accounts, checking accounts, credit cards, and more, All Wealth can provide for all of your banking needs. Located at 6 South 2nd Street in Hamilton, they can be found on the phone at 513-868-5881 or online at allwealth.org. All Wealth, supporting those who serve us.
Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery Services, in partnership with the community, is here to provide comprehensive recovery-oriented system of care and prevention. In addition, we continuously improve the quality of life of Butler County citizens through the support of addiction and mental health recovery services. Butler County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery, a proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes. Bridgewater Falls offers guests a unique shopping experience with more than 30 shopping destinations, including Target, JCPenney, Ulta, Best Buy, Michaels, Dick's Sporting Goods, and many more. Bridgewater Falls also has a wide variety of delicious dining destinations. From burgers to pizza to sushi, experience all the flavors of Bridgewater Falls. Bridgewater Falls is located just off the Butler County Veterans Highway, Ohio 129, at the corner of Princeton Road and Bypass 4. Come experience a great shopping, dining, and services in the heart of Fairfield Township, Ohio. At Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home, we don't just care for the recently departed. We serve those who held them most dearly. Our families have known since 1935 that they can count on our honest and respectful staff to provide only the highest level of service. The kind of service that you can't get just anywhere these days. We invite you to explore our site to learn more about Brown Dawson Flick Funeral Home at browndawsonflick.com, a proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes.
Carefree Heating and Cooling is an AC service in Hamilton, Ohio you can trust. When you are looking for a quick AC repair in Hamilton, Ohio, turn to the professionals at Carefree Heating and Cooling. With a name for completing the work correctly the first time, you can rely on our quality service to get your AC system working like it should. When you need air conditioning fast, call us at 513-268-5164, or you can also contact us online at carefreeheatingandcoolingco.com.
Back here at Foundation Field, Joes win 5-1 and move into first place in the South Division. We are alongside Sammy Sass. Sammy, another home run tonight. It was a moonshot, and you talked to me when we were walking up to the press box. You've had pretty much a lot of good success against the pitcher.
Yeah, I saw him pretty well. That was my third home run off him. Throughout even school ball, I faced him twice and had 2 home runs off him because he plays in the Horizon League. But they're a good team. They're in second place. That was a good battle, some good baseball. We hit the ball well, and we pitched it well, and that's a really good team win.
Let's go back to last night. You're down to your final strike. What's going through your head in that at-bat and then finally delivering for your team to win the game?
Not that I was struggling last night, but I wasn't having one of my better days, and I just went up there with a lot of confidence. My 0-1, I think I fouled one off, and I took a strike. Still 0-2, knew I was down, but in my head, just still a lot of confidence to come through for our team. And with that single, good base running by Castleman to try and get to third and force some pressure on the defense, and then they make that overthrow, and he takes that lead run. So that was great base running by Logan.
So you guys win your 5th game tonight. What's the atmosphere in the dugout right now? Your team is playing really good baseball, and you guys now are in first place in the South Division.
Yeah, a huge thing for us is just not to get settled. We know we're hot, we're playing good baseball, we're getting up to our potential, but we just got to keep grinding and keep playing well as a team and just keep building every time, like not being satisfied with, we only scored 5 runs today. It was really good that we only held them a run, but we can score more than 5 runs each game, and that's what Coach said. We just got to keep going every inning, not be satisfied, and put them on them early and just keep it going. So.
All right, Sammy, thank you for joining us. Joes win 5-1 for Luke West Poli. I'm Sam Newcomb saying so long from Foundation Field. We'll be back at it right here tomorrow night on YouTube for the 4th of July game against the Richmond Jazz as the Joes look to go perfect this week. So we'll see you then, and have a great night, everyone.